Salem 26 TBUD, or as I like to call it, the Bud, just came in here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Near as I can tell, the Bud, or TBUD, stands for Triple Bunk U Dinette, because that's what you'll find inside of here. It has triple single bunks and then a big super slide with a U dinette next to a sleeper sofa to give you maximum, really possible sleeping capacity in a conventionally built traditional travel trailer this size. The only way you could possibly get more sleeping capacity out of something this size is if it were a hybrid, essentially, and they generally don't make hybrids this big. All in all, looked to be pretty well kept. A simple bunkhouse, but an effective one. And that's really all you need. It's got a nice big super slide for days where you guys are locked inside because unfortunately the weatherman got it wrong and it was raining. Can you imagine that? The weatherman getting it wrong? It does happen on occasion. But the folks took good preventative measures. It looks like it's been properly maintained. You see the mud dauber screens on the furnace and the water heater right here. That's to keep bugs and critters from finding their way inside of your air intakes and plugging things up and causing not only service failures, but potential fire hazards. Now, looking under here, you see, first of all, this is a huge pass-through storage door. It is about twice as tall as normal ones. The one on that side is normal height. This is huge. It's twice as big. Now, unfortunately, scope and scale is a tough thing for me to try to present in a video. If you see it in person, you'll understand. Now, down here, I see little things that looks like they added a couple little maybe fishing pole holders, something like that. You see that there are two sets of lights in the underbelly storage here. And you see that this actually goes clear up under the bed. Now, this white cushion you're seeing right here, we're pretty familiar with those because we ran into the same thing on our Cherokee products, Cherokee and Salem being effectively sister lines. There are differences between the two. They're not major. In short, when you fold this thing down, the dinette down right here that we're looking at into sleeper mode, when they first designed this product at the factory, they didn't consider how the cushions were going to go on top of the table. So that white cushion is there just to, for sleeping time. That's why it's just stark white and doesn't match everything else. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, usually in bunkhouses, pre-owned bunkhouses, the kids can really do a number on your upholsteries and things, but you can see that this is in good shape. And if the faux leather on the seating that you see right here, it is very telling of use. So if you know, the kids were prone to like stand on it or jump on it, you'd see little indentations in that where the fabric had been stretched. You'll notice that is not present on this trailer. Now, this is, you know, like I said, big super slide. So you've got a big living room here. You do have central air and central heat. Air in the ceiling and heat in the floor naturally. The idea being that heat rises, so it starts at the bottom, and air drops, or cold air drops, so it starts at the top. That will give you, you know, basically as long as the campgrounds are open, this camper will keep you comfortable. I'm not telling you it's designed for Arctic, Alaskan weather camping. You know, to do anything like that in virtually any RV, you need to take some special precautions. This one's no different. You see in the kitchen here, we do have a couple pull-out drawers, good chunk of storage underneath the sink. And one thing I do like is an upgraded sprayer here. I forgot to mention when we were outside, this does have a power tongue jack. And next to that is a set of 30-pound propane tanks with just a vinyl slip cover, which I find interesting because the 30-pound hard cover for the propane tanks is right there. The only thing I can estimate is that the folks preferred the slip cover over the hard cover. I really can't estimate further beyond that. Now, this looks a little boxy, but it's actually really cool. The fact that it's this much, your stovetop cover is so large on this. It acts as both a grease shield as well as just an addition to your countertop space. But now you have that whole thing to use as countertop. Another neat thing on this one is all the extra storage space that they added right here next to the bunks. You see that this is hanging wardrobe space. And you also notice when you look through here, all of their original owner's manuals they kept included with the trailer. That's one of those things I always like to look for. People that track and keep track of their owner's manuals tend to be the ones that keep better care of their campers. It's a guide, it's not a rule, but that's what I've noticed. Notice that we have 1, 2, 3 bunks. Normally this layout will only give you 2 bunks, so this is a triple. I think that's the TB and the TBUD. Rear bath, You know, not a large bathroom, but an effective one. It has everything you need. It has just enough room for your legs, so you don't have to feel like you have to have your knees at your chin and do some toilet yoga just to be able to use your camper's bathroom. One thing I do like is the U-dinette. You can fit a little bit either larger people or a couple more smaller people around this. And if you have maybe like an adult or a friend or something that comes over and stays with you, when that folds into a sleeper, it's 7 foot long. And you see the big easy access drawers for your under dinette storage under here. Now your dinette, or pardon me, your sofa here also opens up, and you see that it itself has a very cool pull-out storage drawer right there. I really like that. Generally, any amount of storage in a camper is a good thing. You know, you can never get enough, but it's really nice to try. Now, you see that you have sliding pocket doors for mom and dad to have some privacy in the front bedroom. You also have a spinner TV. Now, normally I would say it's kind of a bummer when the previous owners decide to keep a TV. However, I do recall when we were selling against this product when it was brand new, the Salem's only came with like a little 19-inch TV. It was not nearly this big. It was not really much larger than that, actually. So, it's actually kind of cool that it's not there, because it gives you an opportunity to put something in here maybe up to, you know, 32 inches or something like that. You could definitely put a 26 in here all day. I think a 32 would fit fine. So you can actually fit a larger TV in here than was ever installed from the manufacturer. Cool little feature there. Big box stores like Walmart and Target, they sell TVs so darn cheap now. It's just not a big deal. You notice on both sides of the bed, you do have little stands with power outlets there. So you don't have to worry about, trying to find a place to put your alarm clock, lights, fans, all that stuff. And there are windows on both sides of the bedroom. And obviously with the TV being a spinner design, at night you'll be able to flip that around to service mom and dad's bedroom. There are a lot more fun little features I've seen on this Salem, but I recommend you come see it in person, or at the very least give us a call here at Haylett RV. 800-256-5196. We are Southern Michigan's, well actually we're Michigan's largest independent RV dealer. We represent the biggest name brands. We do a ton of used RV sales. We have all kinds of financing and parts and hitching and trade-in options and everything. It's an easy thing to do business with us. We try to make it very fun and very affordable. So give us a call, and I doubt you'll be displeased. 800-256-5196. Take care, stay safe, and have fun, everybody. Happy camping.